Uh-oh. No way. No way. That's a spot.
On the big glide bait.
That's what I'm
God, that was fun.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got Mr. Trey Swindle out here. He's showing me around, showing me some big bait fishing, targeting some spotted bass, and hopefully we're gonna run into some largemouth. But guys, this is a technique that I don't really have a bunch of experience in, so we're gonna fish around, and somewhere near the end of this video I'm gonna have Trey break down what he does, and you know, how he's efficient targeting these bigger bait fish, and or bigger bait fish, bigger fish that like bigger baits. But you know, he's got a lot of experience doing this, catches a bunch of big fish doing it. And so I thought it'd be cool to have him break it down, but I'll let him show you that bait. He's gonna be throwing that a lot today, mixing a magdraft and stuff like that as we put around these sloughs and shallow water areas. So y'all stay tuned. Uh-oh. Biggin? That is a good one.
God, ow. Their teeth are so sharp, dude.
All right, guys, we're moving back into this pocket. We're seeing some fish blow up out here in the middle of the slough. Trey let me borrow a magdraft, so I'm gonna tie this thing on. It's more, you know, it's gonna be a good color for today. We got overcast, and on overcast days, I like more of like a solid color, and this just looks like a, I don't know, kind of like a Tennessee shad, but with a purple streak down the middle. So I think it'll go well with this clear water and overcast days. I don't like a super shiny bait unless the sun's out. It's like when the sun hits off this thing and kind of sparkles in the water, it draws the fish in a lot, and you'll have a more successful day whenever it's sunny and clear water throwing a shinier bait. I was throwing Bryce's Ignite baits. That thing's pretty good, and I had a couple follow it, but nothing really commit. But the way I had this rigged, it wasn't really effective. I just had just standard like 5/0 EWG on it, and it's just not good. Not good the way I had it rigged up. So we're gonna try this mag draft, see what we can get going on. Uh-oh.
No way. No way.
He's as big as the bait.
Throw big baits. This is what you get when you throw big baits.
Hey, it looked good.
Yeah, it was fun. For like a second.
Oh gosh. Oh babies, what is this?
Yeah, what is this?
Hey, throw mag drafts, catch bigs. I had my bait just dangling there over the boat, watching Trey deal with his. I don't even know how he got that treble hook in his mouth. Definitely don't know what he was thinking trying to eat a bait that big. I mean, look at that. I'm not a big podcast guy, so I don't know. I'll tune in every now and then, but.
Dude, I don't know why, but like, which I tried.
Oh, I got a big one behind it.
Really?
He turned away. Dang. Dang.
Why did I get that?
Oh, look. Dang.
Oh, dude, that's a big one.
Guys, I got a big one. I keep drawing them out. He's at least 2 or 3. Maybe 3. Guys, I'm throwing this. There's a little bit of weeds right there. And I had like 2 casts in a row where I drew out this bigger spot, it looked like. But he's like swimming right behind it and he just won't get it. Now I got a leaf. Did you see all that shad jumping right there though?
I know that's where she was. Huh. I wonder if I throw that big glide bait in there. We just went from a magdraft to a Cinco to now this. Something's got to work, right?
We're gonna get this fish to bite.
I'm committed now.
Show us that glide real quick.
All right.
Big baits for big bass.
Let's see what she's got. See if she wants to play. That cable's really crimping our style too.
So I'll give you a little rundown on what we're doing. So we're running this bank up in this slough with magdraft, and we've caught a couple, but you know, most of the time you're throwing a big bait, you're gonna catch a big bass. We've only caught a couple small ones so far, but we both threw in there with the magdraft. It's right here on this bank, and so this time of year the fish are up there spawning, or you know, garden fry, whatever they're doing. They're up shallow for the most part, and so we had that fish draw it out, especially with that big bait. This is what Trey was just talking about a while ago. You know, a big bait just has really good drawing power to draw these fish out. And you might not always catch them, but they kind of show themselves, whether you're sight fishing or fishing on forward facing, whatever the case may be. And so that fish got drawn out multiple times. We've seen some fry over here, some small, look like threadfin shad getting chased by some smaller bass. So we kind of thought that fish might be on bed. So he tied on the wacky rig Cinco. We were like, guys, a wacky rig Cinco is gonna catch him, but that fish wanted nothing to do with it. He tied on the big glide. So I don't know, that fish must have just been stubborn. But we're gonna keep on throwing the big baits, see if we can get on some big fish for y'all. Oh, is that a good one?
It might be. Long. They keep tricking.
He's a little bit bigger. Hey, they've all been shrinking today except for that one. He got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he did get a little bit bigger.
I'm sorry, guys. We had to make a pit stop to catch a couple on the Ned rig.
We couldn't help ourselves.
We'll return. We'll return to the big baits shortly. Oh, I got one. I had one. There he is. Of course, mine's gonna be like 3 inches.
And you're throwing a Texas rig.
Dude. Oh, he's not.
He's throwing too.
I promise, guys, I sort of know what I'm doing. Sort of. Man, these fish are so fun to catch when they're up on the bank like this. Anybody this time of year can go tie on a Texas rig. I mean, anybody, literally even me, and catch them. You ever catch any big stripe on these docks with the magdraft?
I haven't. I have at night, but I have it during the day.
Gosh.
Haven't?
Yeah. You like sun or clouds for this bite?
I like sun.
Okay.
Just because I think they draw more to structure a little bit, and you can kind of pull them off of it. When it's cloudy, I feel like they roam so much that now it is easier to get them to bite, but I just feel like they don't position as well when it's cloudy.
Oh man. Yeah. Uh-oh, that's a fish. Nice. Largemouth, or is it largemouth? I can't tell. I think it's a spot.
Spot. So, note taken, when you throw big baits, it don't always mean big fish, but it is what it is. We'll find a big one.
Oh, dang. He came up and hit it right off that dock. I watched him. It looked like a little largemouth. Guys, one thing I'm noticing about today is we've had so many just come up and bump it. Like they don't really want it. It's just like they're curious. I know for a fact we could tie on like a shaky head or something and run down this bank and catch them, but that's not fun. Oh gosh. I had already flipped in there once. I wasn't even paying attention, which I don't think he got it good.
Nah. Try.
Dude, that thing was feisty though. Oh crap.
Dude, that was a good one. How did it not get it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a wolf pack of them.
You need a Senko?
Yeah, I got one right here. It just fell off. I don't even know if it's still there. They followed it. If I would have known they were following it out, I would have burned it out so they didn't get all the way out here to the boat. But, dude, the bite we've literally been looking for.
So Trey threw his his mag draft up in there, and how many followed it out?
Like 5 or 6 of them.
5 or 6. They were big ones too.
Yeah, yeah. I had that like 3-pounder blow up on it, and when I skipped back in there, like 5 or 6 of them followed it all the way to the boat. And I was hoping they didn't get too close so they didn't see the boat.
He's gonna work that wacky rig in there. Like I was saying earlier, it's a good, one of the best baits to use whenever you're trying to target these fish up shallow when they're trying to spawn and doing all their shallow deeds.
Oh. I know that wasn't the one that bit my mouth. Where did you come from, you little buddy?
That's not the one we're...
That is not the one. He got it in the side of his face. How did you even do that, bud?
I didn't think it was big when I heard no drag coming out.
I was like, when he bit it, like, he didn't bite, my line just took off, and I was like, uh-oh. And then when I jerked on a spinning rod and jerked him out of the water, I was like, oh, don't think you're what I was looking for.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, I was dangling it over the freaking line.
Holy smoke.
Do it again. Do it again.
It looked like a good one, too.
Dude, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I cast it up here, and I was just trying to get it over this cable tie for this dock. And I was dangling it there, wasn't even moving it. And the fish came out of the water and got it. Or he tried to get it. Uh-oh. No way. No way, that's a spot. Guys.
Holy smokes, dude. Finally.
That's a big one.
I've been throwing that magdraft that whole time. Finally picked up the big glide bait. I'm like, I ain't even had it in my hand 10 minutes.
Guys, look at this. That's a freaking chunk of a spotted bass.
On the big glide bait.
That's what I'm
God, that was
about.
fun. That's a good one, too.
It is. Heck yeah, dude.
Pretty fish.
You're showing me up. I suck back here with this.
I'm front boating you. I got you pinned in the back. All right, guys, we just wrapped up a day here on Smith Lake where we got to chase around some big fish with big baits, like this one right here. This is a big, hard glide bait. We also used some soft swim baits, like I know Jordan was throwing the mag draft, but we threw a bunch of big hard baits, big glide baits, stuff like that to try to target big fish. I thought I wanted to give y'all a tip on what I do personally. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Different people, choose different ways, but I like to tournament fish a lot. And what we were doing today is what I kind of like to do. We're on a clear body of water where they're kind of pre-spawn, spawn, post-spawn. And what I like to do when I'm on a lake or a new body of water is I like to know what I'm around and what caliber of fish I'm around. So once I know I'm catching some males, like if you're throwing a wacky rig or a Ned rig and you're catching a lot of males, when they're spawning, you might not ever see the female because she might be bedded down deeper and she's really hard to kind of get up off the bottom to see what's around. So that's why I use this big glide bait. That's one thing that is really good about these big baits is they have a lot of draw power. So no matter if you catch them on it, if they bite it, or if they just come up on it and look at it, that's what I use it for. Because if I'm fishing a tournament and I'm practicing down a bank and I catch a lot of small fish and I pick this up even if I see like one time in this video, you guys will hear me talking about it, I had like 5 or 6 really big fish come out of a bush and look at the bait. They didn't get it and I didn't catch one on it, but if I was fishing a tournament, now I know that this area holds big fish and I kind of know what's in the area that I'm fishing. So that's kind of what I do with big baits. It's just a very risky way to do it, but if you're out fun fishing and you want to go have some fun, you can throw this around all day. All of them aren't going to get it, but it's really fun when they do.
All right, guys, we really appreciate all that good information that Trey just gave us about, you know, big swim baits, whether soft body or you know, like the hard body shad that he was throwing. But I had a ton of fun out here with Trey. We actually got 2 videos out of the day. So the first video was we fished for like 2 hours and we caught every bit of like 40, probably 40 fish.
Probably 40, 45 fish, I'd say. 40
fish, had like 12, 13 pounds. And I mean, we were just going to keep on doing the same thing. It could have been like a 100 fish day easily out here whenever they're biting like that. So we decided to change our method up and try to find these big spotted bass and big largemouth up in these sloughs and stuff, target them with the glide bait. And I was throwing the big magdraft, but it's raining right now. We're about to get rained out. But guys, we had a ton of fun. I absolutely sucked throwing that bait. As you saw, I was like 0 for 11, probably 0 for 20. I was awful. I'm sure if you guys fish swim baits a lot, you were probably laughing your butt off watching me try to set the hook on these fish. But Trey definitely showed me up on that aspect. We were kind of close on the first video with the Ned rig and the shaky head, but he absolutely blew me out of the water with this swim bait bite. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Trey for taking us out fishing. It was our first time fishing together, first time actually meeting, and I had a blast. He's a super great guy. Y'all go check him out as he's working up his ranks in the Opens and the Toyota Series. This guy's gonna be the real deal, or he is the real deal. But when he makes it to the Elite Series or wherever he goes, y'all better watch out, because he's going to take everybody's money. So guys, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.